You ever wonder what makes those brilliant minds tick? What made Einstein question the universe, or Marie Curie unlock the secrets of radiation? Was it just them, or was something else at play? We often think of geniuses as these outliers, touched by some cosmic lottery. But what if it's not about being born a genius, but about having your inner genius nurtured? Stanford researchers found that parents actually account for a whopping 60% of a child's academic success. That's more than schools and even genetics combined. We're talking about the power of your influence, the power to spark curiosity, ignite passion, and unlock the incredible potential within your child. Today we're diving deep into the fascinating world of neuroscience, exploring 5 science-backed strategies to transform you from a parent into your child's very own brain architect. Get ready to rewire their future, one neural connection at a time. Let's travel back in time to the 1970s to Stanford University. Picture this, a room full of kids, each presented with a tantalizing marshmallow. They're told if they resist eating it for 15 minutes, they get a second one. This, my friends, was the legendary Stanford marshmallow experiment. The kids who resisted, who mastered that oh-so-difficult art of delayed gratification, didn't just get an extra marshmallow, they got a life upgrade. Years later, they scored an average of 210 points higher on their SATs, showed greater emotional intelligence, and achieved higher levels of success in their careers. Self-control is the rocket fuel of learning. It's about choosing to focus, to resist distractions, to work towards long-term rewards. Remember, every time you help your child choose delayed gratification, you're not just delaying a treat, you're shaping a future of success. Have you ever heard of the zone of proximal development? Now I know what you're thinking, another complicated scientific term, but trust me, this one's a game changer. Pioneered by the brilliant Lev Vygotsky, this zone is all about that sweet spot of learning where a child can almost, but not quite, grasp a new concept on their own. So the next time your little Einstein is wrestling with a math problem, don't just hand them the solution. Instead ask, what if we approached it from a different angle? What if we subtracted backwards this time? Or how do you think a detective would solve this mystery? What clues can we gather? MIT found that fostering metacognition can boost problem-solving IQ by a staggering 12%. Remember, it's not about giving answers, it's about asking the right questions. You're not just a parent, you're a thinking partner, guiding them towards those glorious Eureka moments. Now let's talk about a secret weapon in your parenting arsenal. Something I like to call the invisible curriculum. You see, learning doesn't just happen in the classroom. It's happening all around us, all the time, and you have the power to make the ordinary extraordinary. Oxford researchers discovered something fascinating. Children whose parents regularly used a rich vocabulary at home had heard 30 million more words by the age of 5 than their peers. But here's the best part. You don't need to turn your home into a library. It's about infusing learning into those everyday moments. At the grocery store, ask, hey, is that cereal box a prism or a pyramid? During a walk, wonder aloud, let's hypothesize why leaves change color in the fall. By weaving in these little brain-boosting moments, you're not lecturing, you're engaging. Remember, the world is your child's classroom, and you, my friend, are the master architect of their learning adventures. Now let's talk about motivation. How do we make learning not just a duty, but a delight? Well, we can take a page from the world of behavioral psychology, and no, we're not turning your kids into lab rats. We're going to borrow a principle from the brilliant B.F. Skinner, the father of operant conditioning. He showed that even our feathered friends respond better to variable rewards rather than predictable ones. Think about it. What's more exciting, winning a prize every time you play a game, or the thrill of the unknown, the chance of hitting the jackpot? The same goes for learning. Ditch the rigid sticker charts and embrace the power of surprise. Maybe after 3 book summaries, you whisk them off for a surprise trip to the museum or let them choose the next family movie night. Remember, it's not about bribing, it's about keeping the spark of curiosity alive, transforming learning from a chore into a thrilling adventure. Let's talk about a powerful tool we all possess, the power of our own stories. You see, our brains are wired for narratives. We connect, we learn, we grow through stories. And guess what? Your struggles, your triumphs, those are the most powerful stories you can share. Neuroscience research from UCLA reveals that storytelling activates 7 times more brain regions than simply lecturing or stating facts. So, share your own I can't yet stories. Tell them about the time you bombed that math test or failed to build that Lego masterpiece. But here's the key. Always end with how you overcame, how you learned, how you embraced the not yet. As psychologist Carol Dweck brilliantly discovered, framing challenges as not yet instead of I Can't rewires our brains for a growth mindset. Remember, your story isn't just entertainment, it's a powerful tool for connection, for resilience, for building that unbreakable I can spirit in your child. As Albert Einstein himself said, it is the supreme art of the teacher to awaken joy in creative expression and knowledge. And guess what? You are that teacher, that guide, that architect of your child's incredible mind. Every interaction, every conversation, every shared moment is a brick in the foundation of their future. Remember, you're not just raising a child, you're nurturing a genius. So go out there and be the best brain architects you can be, because the world needs what your children have to offer. Smash that subscribe button and ring the notification bell, because next week we're diving into the dark side of praise, what top 1% parents never say. In the comments below, tell me, which of these 5 strategies will you engineer first?